What's good, YouTubers and YouTubettes? This is JB Sports back again with another one. Tonight is on and popping. The most anticipated fight of 2019. Tony Harrison versus Jermell Charlo, the rematch. It's going to be unbelievable, man. Can't wait, man. Finna give you my thoughts on the fight. It's going to come down to this, man. If the fight is more of a chess match, more of a technical fight, where it come down to who's got the better technical skills, Tony Harrison's got the advantage. He throws a good left jab. He throws a great right hand. And it's picture perfect. His punches are straight. He don't never loop his punches when he's trying to land his punches. He's a very technically sound, very, very fundamentally sound fighter. Whereas Jermell Charlo throws a good jab. His jab is straight, but he tends to sometimes loop his right hand because I guess a lot of times he's trying to get more leverage and more power, generate more power with the right hand, so he tends to loop that. But when you're fighting a guy like a Tony Harrison, and if he sees you and you're throwing your right hand and he's throwing his left jab is going to get to its connection quicker than throwing a looping right hand. Like Tony Harrison can literally see the right hand coming and kind of throw a check left hook and throw it a little bit more straighter and actually connect and catch Charlo with a flush shot. And Charlo might not be able, if Charlo don't see the punch coming, he can actually hurt Charlo. So that's what it boils down to. If it's more of a technical fight or more of a chess match, more of a who's got a high boxing IQ, Tony Harrison is going to win that every day of the week. Now, the problem with Tony Harrison is, as technically sound as he is, he do tend to get caught. He got caught in the Jarrett Hurd fight. Jarrett Hurd is nowhere near to have the technical skills of a Tony Harrison, but he was able to catch up with him and knock him out and stop him late in that fight. Same thing with Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson ain't nearby as technical as Tony Harrison, but he was able to catch him in the second half of that fight and knock him out. So that's one thing Tony Harrison's got to be wary of. He's got to tighten up his defense, especially late in fight, especially in the second half of the fight when, wear and tear of the fight's going on. You're a little bit more tired, you're a little bit more fatigued, and you got to be a little bit more mentally focused. Your mental game's got to go up 4 or 5 notches. If it doesn't, then you're going to get caught with a shot that can ultimately stop you and derail your chances of winning the fight. And that's what happened in the Willie Nelson fight. And that's what happened in the Jarrett Hurd fight. Now, he seemed to get over that hump in the first fight with Jermell Charlo, as he was able to weather the storm. I thought Charlo hurt him a couple of times in that fight. He was able to weather the storm. And him himself said he got over that mental hump of a 9th round, get past that 9th round. And he said once he get over that mental hump, you're going to see a new improved Tony Harrison. You're going to see the best Tony Harrison is yet to come, as he's got over that mental hump of that 9th round, being stopped in both fights, Willie Nelson and Jarrett Hurd. And if that's the case, then he's got a great chance to win this fight. I tell you that right now, because like I say, he's the more technical fighter. He's the more technical fighter. He's got the high boxing IQ. But what give me pause for concern with that is he just tends to get caught. Even in the first fight where he was a little bit more defensively responsible, he still got caught with shots. And I think he got buckled a couple times. I think if Jermell Charlo is going to be a little bit more sharper this fight, a little bit more sharper, I think he's going to be a little bit more aggressive. I don't think he's going to be thinking as much. I think he got caught thinking a little bit too much, as he had a bad game plan in this fight. I don't know why he thought Tony Harrison was going to come out and go to war with him. I don't know why he thought that, but for some reason he thought Tony Harrison was going to come out there and get in a firefight with him. And he should have known that that's not Tony Harrison's style of fighting. Tony Harrison is a fighter that has had knockouts, but he's had knockouts against second-tier opponent. Early in his career, second-tier opponent, that's where he got a lot of his knockouts. But when he stepped up in competition and fought elite-level fighters, Tony Harrison went to his boxing skills. He went to his technical skills, as you've seen in the Jarrett Hurd fight, and as you've seen in the Willie Nelson fight, and you've seen that in the Ishai Smith fight. He went to his technical skills. He's got the versatility. He's a guy that's got power. He can get, he's got a power enough that can hurt you and get your respect. But I think he found out when he's fighting those elite level guys that they're not gonna go away as easy as those guys that you fought early in your career, those second tier guys. And that's one thing that he had to learn. So it's gonna be a very good fight, man. Very good fight. Jermell Charlo is a guy that's going to be hungry. This is a put up or shut up for him. He's saying that he got robbed the first time. I had to fight, I think it was a draw. I had it a draw 6'6", but if I had to give it to somebody, I would have gave it to Tony Harrison 7'5". He controlled the fight with the jab. Jermell Charlo never found an answer for the jab. He never came with a remedy to take the jab away from Tony Harrison. He's gonna have to do that in the rematch. If he don't take the jab away from Tony Harrison, he's gonna have problems, man. He's gonna have problems. He's gonna become a one-dimensional fighter if he don't take that jab away from Tony Harrison. He's just gonna be a guy that's swinging for the fences and hoping to catch him with that overhand right and get him up out of there. His chances of outpointing and outboxing Tony Harrison is nil. It's 0% if he can't take away Tony Harrison's jab. It just boils down to that. It's a very intriguing fight, a true 50-50 fight. I just think that Jermell Charlo is going to be a little bit more sharper, and he's going to be a little bit more hungry. I think he's going to probably be behind on the scorecard, but I think he's going to catch Tony Harrison's with a shot late, maybe around maybe around about round 10. He catches him with a shot that rocks him, that buckles his knees. He goes in for the kill, and he throws a barrage of punches. Tony Harrison don't respond to him, and I think the referee jumps in and waves out. Jermell Charlo recaptures his WBC Super Welterweight Championship, and that sets up a big matchup in 2020 with J. Rock Williams and Jermell Charlo. A big fight that could probably would more likely be on Fox, but maybe. Especially if this fight does some good numbers, good TV ratings, maybe they probably put that fight on Fox pay-per-view. But that's what we're looking at right now. I got Jermell Charlo catching up with Tony Harrison late in that fight, down on the scorecards, catching him with a shot. He straightens up on that right hand. Instead of throwing that looping right hand, he throws the right hand a little bit more straighter. Catches Tony Harrison. He tends to sometimes drop his left, catching him with that straight right, buckles his knees, gets him on the ropes, throws a lot of punches, maybe 25 to 30 punches unanswered by Tony Harrison. The referee jumps in and stops it. 10th round TKO for Jermell Charlo. Lines only will be on top of the game once again. This is JB Sports, the man, the myth, the legend. I holla.